boss in Dark Souls. But before you fight any of the bosses in Dark Souls 2, since there is no dedicated first boss, just to give you a quick rundown of some of the things you can expect, it should be all live commentary, unless Audacity just Dark Souls 2, since there is find and collect everything there is to do the very first boss in Dark Souls 2. Or before you fight any of the bosses in Dark Souls 2, since there is no dedicated first boss, just to give you a quick rundown of some of the things you can expect, it should be all live commentary, unless Audacity decides to interrupt any of my audio footage, audio data. But also, you will see everything that I do in this run. So if I die, you're going to see it. If I do co-op, you're going to see it. The only time that I'm going to cut is if I have a long run, or if I have a long farming session, which will happen a couple times. But my plan is to show you every item and just how powerful you can get before you ever take down a first boss. The reason I'm doing this is because I did get a lot of attention on my Last Giant one-shot video. And a lot of people wondering how I got some of the items, such as some of the catalysts and staffs that I had. Like I have the Witch Tree Bellvine and the Witch Tree staff. I had the Red Eye, or the Red Tearstone ring. Red Eye. Not the Red Eye ring, that's a completely different ring altogether. So I wanted to take some time and actually show you how I did that. So this could be, I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be, but it will be somewhat exhaustive. It's not going to be lore related at all, but we will be...
Alright, go a little faster, please.
These kobolds. They're not referring to these cute little guys running around. They are referring to the kobolds outside of Aldia's Keep. I don't know why you would ever feel the need to kill these or farm them, because there's nothing they can do. They give very little souls. They're actually pretty dangerous. I know. Alright, right down here, next item. It's a rating code. The item that we can trade is Alright, now I'm going to go in here. I'm not going to listen to any dialogue. I am going to go right to character creation. I'm going to skip character creation, and I'll tell you just what I chose as far as classes starting to get down to it. So, quick cut here.
Of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
Why do I feel like they're going to have a heart attack if they ever try to laugh? My name is David. I learned to fear that name. Yeah.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Be back in a moment. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Blue Jalicia. I don't know how I came up with the name, it just kind of came to me, maybe in a dream. So, didn't spend too much time. It's kind of cute, I guess, right? Nothing too special. So anyway, I chose Cleric, did not choose Cleric, I chose Sorcerer as my starting class, and I chose a Petrified Something as my starting gift. I could go with Bonfire Ascetic, however, in this run, we're going to be able to at least get 10 Bonfire Ascetics without killing any bosses, so we're not too terribly concerned. Go upstairs, get the human effigy, and now, of course, we are going to go back outside. We're going to kill the ogre and get the stone ring as well as the gold pine resin behind it.
Damn, that took a long time. Jeez.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
The ogre. We are going to use our dagger. You find that it's a little bit easier than just standing back and casting soul arrow against bosses, so we're not too terribly special. So anyway, I chose cleric. Did not choose cleric. I chose sorcerer as my starting class, and I chose a petrified something as my starting gift. I could go with bonfire ascetic. However, in this run, we're going to be able to at least get 10 bonfire ascetics without killing any bosses, so we're not too terribly concerned. Go upstairs, get the human effigy, and now, of course, we are going to go back outside. We're going to kill the ogre and get the stone ring as well as the gold pine resin behind the ogre. We are going to use our dagger. You find that it's a little bit introducing Blue Jalicia. I don't know how I came up with the name, it just kind of came to me, maybe in a dream. So, didn't spend too much time. It's kind of cute, I guess, right? Nothing too special. So anyway, I chose cleric. Not choose cleric, I chose sorcerer as my starting class, and I chose a petrified something as my starting gift. I could go with bonfire ascetic. However, in this run, we're going to be able to at least get 10 bonfire ascetics without killing any bosses. I'm not too terribly concerned. Go upstairs, get the human effigy, and now, of course, we are going to go back outside. We're going to kill the ogre and get the stone ring as well as the gold pine resin behind the ogre. We are going to use our dagger. I find that it's a little bit easier than just standing back and casting soul arrow again and again. Take this somewhat in half. Basically, the ogre came through this cave that is way too small, or at least manifested itself right here. This isn't lore, this is just an observation. He runs up this path, ends up here, and just stares at the wall. So, how to best take care of him is to, if you can get behind him and get him to sit on his fat butt, and then just, I spam R2, get 3 hits in. So basically, the ogre came through this cave that is way too small, or at least manifested itself right here. This isn't lore, this is just an observation. Runs up this path, ends up here, and just stares at the wall. So, how to best take care of him is to, if you can get behind him and get him to sit on his fat butt, and then just, I spam R2.
Okay, so you have to get behind him. I have to learn the strategy somehow. That fucking sound have to be that fucking loud. Fine. Shut up! I have no souls, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a difference. Lock! Unlock the target! I would have had it. I needed to turn around and run away. But no! I didn't have... I don't... David, you're the one that thought this would be fun. It would be if I knew the fucking controls. Right stick is target lock. Fine. David, don't you have a shield? Nor me.
Get 3 hits in. Back away. Hits.
Fine. Why are we killing this guy first?
And you can just keep him in this loop. Just don't get hit. It actually does a good bit of damage when he does this. And... Ooh. And there he goes. So that's the easiest way that I found to take care of this guy. So stone ring, gold pine resin. We'll throw the stone ring on, why wouldn't we? Alright, so now we are going to go through the tutorial area. There are a couple of items in there. Might as well get them, as well as the souls that we can collect from the Lost Warriors or Adventurers. I forget what they're called. Basically, there's supposed to be other variations of us that just never made it very far in their quest. Soul item and a torch. We are actually going to run through this area with a torch as much as we can, just because I think it actually looks a lot nicer with the lighting effects. You don't get anything.
Fuck off! Shit.
From lighting these sconces, FYI. But I actually really like the effect when they're all lit up. Not to mention, on YouTube, this is probably going to be a little bit darker anyway. Oh, and here I go, getting rid of my torch. I'll go relight it. Not sure what I was thinking. Now, when I practiced this before, I was not able to get all of the sconces on one torch. I missed one. So let's see how I do here. Not too many items yet. One of the things we're going to be able to get is a second dagger, which is completely unnecessary, but if you're playing another class other than Sorcerer, it's going to be nice to have. Backstab this guy. Alright. Dagger, right up here. It glinting in the background. But one of the reasons why I do this, guys, it's unnecessary, and it can be fun to try to one-shot the bosses, but as far as making the game easier, it does help. However, it takes a lot of time and energy just to get to the first boss if you're really going to try to do everything possible before killing them. But once you do that, and all of a sudden you're soul level 100, 120, and you're taking out the last giant, or you're taking out the Dragon Rider. This way, it's a lot of fun to see how quickly they can go down in New Game. Life Gem, I believe, over here, yep. Okay, coming through here, always kick the ladder down before you do anything else. But I am going to take the time to trade right here. By the way, if you didn't know, you can leave more than one item at a time, and you can collect them at the same time. You don't have to quit the menu or anything like that, or do one at a time. I am dropping my small stone as well as the petrified something, and I'm going to get effigy, and as always, kick the ladder down before you do anything to try to one-shot the bosses. But as far as making the game easier, it does help. However, it takes a lot of time and energy just to get to the first boss if you're really going to try to do everything possible before killing them. Once you do that, and all of a sudden you're soul level 100, 120, and you're taking out the last giant, or you're taking out the dragon rider, this way, it's a lot of fun to see how quickly they can go down in New Game. Life gem, I believe, over here. Yep. Okay, coming through here, always kick the ladder down before you do anything else. But I am going to take the time to trade right here. By the way, if you didn't know, you can leave more than one item at a time, and you can collect them at the same time. You don't have to quit the menu or anything like that, or do one at a time. I am dropping my small stone as well as the petrified something, and I'm going to get human effigy and a dragon bone. Not terrible, actually. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There's a soul item. Ultimately, I was really hoping for. I'm going to light a couple of sconces first. Yeah.
You, give us smooth. Yes, you, give us silky.
Ultimately, I would really have G and petrified dragon bone. Not terrible, actually. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There's a soul item. Ultimately, I was really hoping for. I'm going to light a couple. Hysteria.
Oh, okay. We can.
Collect them at the same time. You don't have to quit the menu or anything like that, or do one at a time. So I am dropping my small stone as well as the petrified something, and I'm going to get human effigy and petrified dragon bone. Not terrible, actually. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There's a soul item. Ultimately, I was really hoping for. I'm going to light a couple of sconces for the next area. Ultimately, I would really have liked to get the Channeler's Trident, since that's something we are going to be farming for later, because that can help with your damage output, whether you are a caster or purely melee. Hop this little gap here and get our first Amber Herb. Can't tell you how many times I've missed that jump. Oh, 2 Amber. Ultimately,
souls and return to last bonfire used. Okay. Alright.
That is way, way too small. Or how to best take care of him is to, if you can get behind him and get him to sit on his fat butt, and then just, I spam R2, get 3 hits in. Do I have everything else? Do I just lose the souls, or do I lose equipment? Well, shit. Yeah, I've got everything except the souls. Okay, so when in doubt, buy equipment. I have a human effigies. Well, if I can get behind his damn ass. So as long as I die on this side of the hill, I can get my souls back without engaging the target. Fine.
this point, I don't have enough health.
Get to the first boss if you're really going to try to do everything possible before killing them. Once you do that, and all of a sudden you're soul level 100, 120, and you're taking out the last giant, or you're taking out the dragon rider, this way, it's a lot of fun to see how quickly they can go down in New Game. Life gem, I believe, over here. Yep. Okay, coming through here, always kick the ladder down before you do anything else. But I am going to take the time to trade right here. By the way, if you didn't know, you can leave more than one item at a time, and you can collect them at the same time. You don't have to quit the menu or anything like that, or do one at a time. So I am dropping my small stone as well as the petrified something, and I'm going to get effigy and a dragon bow. Not terrible, actually. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There's a soul item. Ultimately, I was really hoping for. I'm gonna light it up. Area. Ultimately, I would really have liked to get the Channeler's Trident, since that's something we are going to be farming for later, because that can help with your damage output, whether you are a caster or purely melee. Pop this little gap here and get our first Amber Herb. Can't tell you how many times I've missed that jump. Oh, 2 Amber Herbs. Very cool. This challenge has been a lot of fun for me, and I've learned a lot about the beginning areas of the game, and I was really surprised to find out just how much you could do. I'm going to snipe this guy without ever killing a boss. Okay. Go through the door here. Another life gem, I believe, over here. Yep. Okay, coming through here, always kick the ladder down before you do anything else. But I am going to take the time to trade right here. By the way, if you didn't know, you can leave more than one item at a time, and you can collect them at the same time. You don't have to quit the menu or anything like that, or do one at a time. So I am dropping my small stone as well as the petrified something, and I'm going to get effigy and a dragon bow. Not terrible, actually. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There's a soul item. Ultimately, I was really hoping for. I'm going to light a couple. Area. Ultimately, I would really have liked to get the Channeler's Trident, since that's something we are going to be farming for later, because that can help with your damage output, whether you are a caster or purely melee. I'm going to hop this, hopping my small. Hop this little gap here and get our first Amber Herb. Can't tell you how many times I've missed that jump. Oh, 2 Amber Herbs. Very cool. This challenge has been a lot of fun for me, and I've learned a lot about the beginning areas of the game, and I was really surprised to find out just how much you could do without ever killing a boss. Here for a cracked red-eye orb. So hey, if you want to start invading right away, grab yourselves one of these, head over to Hate Tower of Flame, and just go nuts. sconce to light, or tutorial area. Oh, sorry, 2 more sconces to light. If I had the binoculars, I could snipe that guy. Alas. We are going to take out the 2 other ogres, because there is an item you can only get if you kill them. One of the best items in the game, arguably. Handmaiden's Ladle. That was enough. Oh, jeez. So, don't die. Yeah, I'm aware. You're a jerk. Oh no! Oh, 16 seconds!
Alright. Do what I ask.
Good dark morning to our dark listeners. Bad evening, Bizarro. Gabriel's just spouting random words now. I'm Yahtzee Croshaw, and we're keeping a threat that we made last week.
Let's complete.
Let's drown out a whole game for once.
Let's do a whole thing.
But there was actually quite a lot of demand for us to play Dark Souls, since we go on about it a lot. But I decided we were going to do Dark Souls 2. Why is that?
Because I've played Dark Souls 1, you've played Dark Souls 2, but I haven't played Dark Souls 2, so we get the joy of a knowing player and a noob. And we're going to go death for death, which I think is a classic way of sharing a single-player experience.
Yes.
From the olden times.
Feeling just the death is going to be on Gabriel's side of things.
Yeah, I haven't started... Dark Souls is a lot like a full-on relationship for me. Like, I lost the save to my old Dark Souls, and that kind of broke my heart. And I didn't get to... I've only just sort of started playing Dark Souls 1 again.
I just wasn't pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Dark Souls. Just remember always to pronounce it properly.
Dark Souls.
So, how Dark Souls 2 differs from Dark Souls 1? First of all, Dark Souls 1 starts with like a big intro video to the universe saying, this is what has happened in the universe so far. All of these crazy gods and heroes you're going to fucking murder later on. Dark Souls 2 just basically starts with you. As you are a lone wanderer, you've gotten a nasty case about death.
Yeah,
You're forgetting.
that's going around.
You are forgetting your former life. Yeah. Find a solution. That's all we know going in. And we have this rather long-winded intro establishing all that.
It's almost like FFO.
All of this basically doesn't matter.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just the steps you took to get to where you are at the start of the game, and here's a melty-faced lady.
Oh, my butter wife. Melting!
Show off how good we are at CG.
I've had a butter.
X is great for a while.
Yeah, it starts out good.
Summer comes around. It ages to get the grease stain off. In retrospect, probably shouldn't have showered with her. But, yes, here's an old lady.
Crone. Wizard eyes.
Yes. Fingers about a kingdom.
Skulls and shit.
Look, it's not Anne Orlando. Dragons.
So is this, like, does this connect directly to the original in any way, shape, or
Well,
form?
that's the thing.
Okay.
It's all up in the air, really.
So it's one of
Although I
those.
have watched a lot of Marty Vidya's excellent Dark Souls plot explanation videos on his YouTube channel. And I guess the general accepted theory is that Dark Souls 2 takes place sometime after Dark Souls 1. Like, or maybe not that long.
Alright. Oh, no.
It's possible we're in the same world, same
Seems like-
lands as Dark Souls 1, but all the kingdoms have changed names and fallen to ruin several times over since then.
That old chestnut.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, as with all Souls games, our character is a total blank slate. But I figured if you want to get into games like these, you have to sort of meet it halfway. So we're going to come up with a roleplay character that we're going to be.
Doug Slate.
No, that's a bad name.
What's the
Are
name?
We're going to figure out
the
exactly
next
the
monarch,
circumstances of his life before he
or
got to
merely
this
a
point, so
boy
that
of fate?
everyone can be all, you know.
bearer of the curse? I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king. Seek those whose their souls will, once you have found them, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, seek the king, lest this land swallow you. Bearer of the curse, seek the king, lest this.
Pathetic to his struggles. He's hand in covenants with her because she's such a slut, as we've established.
Or
In any bonfire, because you can still move game, don't we?
poking around. What do you got? That sounds
My
nice.
blessing
What does that do?
just restores.
Good look at it.
Restores health,
Okay.
I think. So there's
I say, what a lovely day at the beach.
so the bonfire's over there.
The sun oppresses my
Behind
pale
you.
skin.
That ring of stones.
Run because I want to.
And we want to find the Emerald Herald.
So I can,
Should
can I
we-
quick travel? Like, is that what travel is?
Yes, you can. In this game, you can. Don't go that way either. You can instantly quick travel between any bonfire.
What the hell?
That way.
That was cosmic.
That way will lead to the first area. We want to talk to the lady on the cliff behind us.
Up there.
No. Go back to the bonfire. See that dead tree?
Yeah.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Over to there.
Yeah, there she is.
Yes. This character is basically our mum. Yes, very mature. I've never heard that one before.
Are you the next one?
She is the person who levels us up,
Who are you?
and she'll be here
Oh, it
basically
doesn't
the whole
matter.
game. Talk
Just
about
help me over
mysterious
this door.
things. She's
Clearly the Herald of Fate looking.
She's that weird patchy
See
face
me
lady from
frustrated?
Demon Souls.
But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Dole from Bloodborne. Ooh, who was in Dark Souls?
Really was. There were just a few people.
Well, there were a few guys who used to hang around there.
Nope.
Shrine.
Yes.
What was that place called that you went to all the time in Dark Souls?
Firelink.
Firelink Shrine. Thank you. Yeah. So, here's the story so far. We have to find the souls of 4 powerful beings, meaning boss monsters. That's all we got, frankly.
Yeah, that's all you ever really need.
Venture out into the land, find some shit. Murder things.
Obviously, can't you tell by my mustache?
This man is smelling us. Thank you, strange man. Very much enjoy being smelled.
You smell of the undead.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes. Bizarre, strange. Bizarre, strange. Okie dokie.
Talk to that fella sitting by that house.
This guy?
Yeah. He's the smith, and he will upgrade our weapons once we've got Titanite. Once we've unlocked the door of his house. So we won't be getting that till we find the first merchant.
Dying around here.
There's an item there. Yeah, there. Careful.
Less visible in the sunlight.
More life gems, 3 to be precise.
Sweet. So is this a little bit like Bloodborne, where life gems are a fairly common enemy drop or located?
Yes,
Yeah. That's good.
you'll get a fuckload of life gems.
Oh, that's good. Like life gems.
Did Hody Lady give you your Estus flask?
Yeah.
Well, make sure you put it in your quick items.
Really, so should I actually, if it's got one, I thought I was saving it for a bit.
Just equip. Just put it in the item next to your life gem. Then you can just quickly switch to it by pressing down on the D-pad. I'd also recommend putting the cure poison on there as well, because you never know. You're always going to need cure poison fast.
Oh, okay, so what have I got here?
That's the green mossy lump
Reverse
just under the
following.
Estus flask. Gems. Now we've got good old-fashioned souls of soldiers and shit. And the dark side.
Fire in this is strange. Look, there's chairs everywhere. There are chairs fucking everywhere.
Yes, you gotta have something to take out your frustrations on. If this were Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, we'd acquire a soul that allowed us to heal up by sitting in chairs. No such luck, I'm afraid. And whenever I play Warrior, I always end up using a Great Shield. We'll put it all in strength and get that fucking tower Great Shield. That shit's the bomb. Yes, enjoying the mustache.
Go through your stuff, buddy. Hope you don't mind.
Of course he doesn't. I mean, we're his only customer. He should be kissing our feet the instant we walk in the door.
Yeah, even though I'm stealing his shit. Okay, how are people dying? This must be like PvP or something, right?
Well, I guess
This
so.
doesn't seem like an area with hostiles.
Well, I think a lot of these NPCs turn hostile if you start smacking them about.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
But I wouldn't.
I don't want.
Well, there are hostiles.
Is he talking about souls? Like, is that how much the shit costs is in souls?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are.
Should I buy anything at this point? Like, it feels like a little early. Like, I always feel like buying stuff at the first guy you find is usually a little bit of a mistake.
Want to get your teeth into some combat first, try to figure out what you need and what you don't need.
Excuse me!
Talk to the cat.
What?
Yeah, it's a talky cat,
Okay.
and I think it's a lady cat.
Yeah, like.
By this point,
Oh, hey.
hey, it's the crows. There's two of them in this game.
Smooth.
Yeah, that's the hint that the item they most want is smooth and silky stones. You find any of those, but you can also stick petrified somethings in there to get something. But you can pretty much stick in.
Mailbox. First off, fuck this music. Really? Souls 1.
I worry I may be a little too far in to review Dark Souls 2 with any kind of detachment. I know I only just got on board the Dark Souls pain train, choo-choo, all aboard for driving straight into a brick wall, but no one's more critical of drinking than a former alcoholic, and yes, I did just imply that not being into Dark Souls is equivalent to a major destructive personality flaw. I've just gotten through a big box of lovely jam donuts with cream on top, and now someone's come in with another big box of jam donuts and asked for my opinion. Good or bad, that second box isn't going to get a fair assessment, is it? Because I've still got jammy hands and type 2 diabetes. Oh well, Dark Souls 2 is the third game in a series that began with Demon Souls, which I was thinking I should go back and try again sometime, but apparently we don't count it anymore, in which you play a cursed being on a quest for some kind of enlightenment, and must best a series of castles, dungeons, and bosses by doing the equivalent of firing yourself at them from a cannon an infinite number of times. Your quest at the outset is to find a cure for your undead status, because fuck all this being immortal shit. The quest that takes you to the land of Dranlaech, which is different to Lord Dran, because it's got the Dran part in the front bit this time, and after a rather overlong opening cutscene in which a bunch of old women talk at you like a pack of slightly tiddly aunts at a wedding asking why you haven't found yourself a nice boyfriend yet, you set out to acquire 4 great souls which will in some way help. Full disclosure, I've not finished the game yet, because I've only been playing for about a 30-hour stretch at time of writing, or as it's known in the Dark Souls community, a sample. I've gotten 3 of 4 great souls. So far, DS2 is much less about the world and much more about you, globe-trotting, soul-harvesting reverse Santa Claus. Rather than Dark Souls 1's potted history of the world for you to think about as you murder all the participants, the Dark Souls 2 intro cinematic merely depicts you, deciding that blindly jumping into a portal is exactly as topping an idea as it first seemed. I don't care about me. I'm just some fuck with a halberd. I want to know about the world, because that's the thing I'm stopping to look at whenever the gorgeous view message appears. An unspecified amount of time has passed since the first game, which was already about the last gasp of a dying world, so that last gasp seems to be lasting long enough to inflate a fucking bouncy castle. It makes you wonder what sequel camp this is pitching its tent in. Camp let's boldly evolve the concept up a notch with a story that demands to be told, or camp let's put out another of that thing people liked and carry our money home in a freight train. Don't get me wrong, if Dark Souls 2 is just more Dark Souls, then it's still welcome, if not as revolutionary, but I can't shake the sense that ideas are getting recycled with varying degrees of blatancy. The gutter is just Blighttown without the view. There's another boss fight with a big dog that starts limping when it's about to bite its last bonio, and it seems like a large percentage of the boss encounters are just variations on the theme of a dude in armor. Fuck dudes in armor. You can wallpaper your house with dudes in armor in this world, and many frequently do. I want more shit like the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. Things get more imaginative later, though. This time, for example, you fight a topless lady with a scorpion for an arse. Push that motherfucking boat out. It's supposed to be easier on the noobs this time around, but obviously I can't gauge that because I already know what I'm doing. Certainly the tutorial's longer, and instead of the introductory, "You ready yet? You better be, because here's my warty arse boss fight," there's just the old lady thing. Though I was ready to carve up some warty arse nonetheless, I tell you that. And instead of the game starting with only one path, and then opening up when you're going after the 4 Lord Souls, now it's the other way around. You start off with multiple paths, and it gets linear later. So if one area is feeding you your own eyeballs, you can maybe leave it for now and look for a gentler one. And good fucking luck, you shrieking mimsy. Fittingly, for a game that opens up earlier, you can teleport between bonfires from the outset, which meant I utterly missed a certain character who only appears in an area you've got no reason to go back to, and who is needed to open up a way to a fucking vital section of the game. From Software, are you getting backhanders from the game packs, people? In the category of "it's different and therefore it's ruined" complaints, you now lose maximum health each time you die, so as you bang your head on the brick wall of a hard boss, your head becomes softer and more delicate, and cracks with increasing ease. You can get it back by reverting to human, but the items for doing so are finite, which adds an annoying ticking clock element when Koi can just bash away infinitely until the boss submits out of pity, just like in my sex life. Still, at least you can revert to human from anywhere, not just bonfires, but that's it, isn't it? When Dark Souls gives you chocolate buttons, it has to take away heart medication with its other hand. There are healing items you can use when your Estus runs out, hooray! So you start out with only one measly Estus flask, boo! Weapon degradation now resets at bonfires, hooray! So the weapons now degrade faster than biscuits and milky tea, boo! Enemies disappear if you kill them enough times, hooray! So now you can't grind them. If you die and fail to recover your souls, then all those senseless killings the jumping controls were shit. Well, now they're mapped to L3. That's even worse, Dark Souls. Well, good thing you can switch it back in the options, isn't it? But if I hear any more lip, I'm going to map them to the Kinect. Hey, Dark Souls, your daughter got a B+ on her colouring assignment. Oh, well then, you must have a smack and a smack and a smack and a smack and how dare you, how dare you, how dare you! Ah, that's what I love about you, Dark Souls. You don't ask for a lot, but, Right, you do ask for a lot. Remember how I said Dark Souls 1 often looks like they designed the maps first, then figured out the gameplay second? I don't get that so much from Dark, or it's ruined. Surgery Dragon. Things get more imaginative later. Unspecified amount of time has passed since the first game, which was already about the last gasp of a dying world, to that last gasp seems to be lasting long enough to inflate a fucking bounty castle. It makes me wonder what sequel camp this is pitching its tent in. Camp let's boldly evolve the concept up a notch with a story that demands to be told, or camp let's put out another of that thing people liked and carry our money home in a freight train. Don't get me wrong, if Dark Souls 2 is just more Dark Souls, then it's still welcome, if not as revolutionary, but I can't shake the sense that ideas are getting recycled with varying degrees of blatancy. The gutter is just Blighttown without the view. There's another boss fight with a big dog that starts limping when it's about to bite its last bonio, and it seems like a large percentage of the boss encounters are just variations on the theme of a dude in armor. Fuck dudes in armor. You can wallpaper your house with dudes in armor in this world, and many do. I want more shit like the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. Things get more imaginative later, though. This time, for example, you fight a topless lady with a scorpion for an arse. Push that motherfucking boat out. It's supposed to be easier on the noobs this time around, but obviously I can't gauge that because I already know what I'm doing. Certainly the tutorial's longer, and instead of the introductory, "You ready yet? You better be, because here's my warty arse boss fight," there's just the old lady thing. Though I was ready to carve up some warty arse nonetheless, I tell you that. And instead of the game starting with only one path and then opening up when you're going after the 4 Lord Souls, now it's the other way around. You start off with multiple paths and it gets linear later. So if one area is feeding you your own eyeballs, you can maybe leave it for now and look for a gentler one. And good fucking luck, you shrieking mimsy. Fittingly for a game that opens up earlier, you can teleport between bonfires from the outset, which meant I utterly missed a certain character who only appears in an area you've got no reason to go back to, and who is needed to open up a way a fucking vital section of the game. From Software, are you getting backhanders from the game packs, people? In the category of "it's different and therefore it's ruined" complaints, you now lose maximum health each time you die, so as you bang your head on the brick wall of a hard boss, your head becomes softer and more delicate and cracks with increasing ease. You can get it back by reverting to human, but the items for doing so are finite, which adds an annoying ticking clock element when the boy could just bash away infinitely until the boss submits out of the pity. A sex life. Still, at least you can revert to human from anywhere, not just bonfires, but that's it, isn't it? When Dark Souls gives you chocolate buttons, it has to take away heart medication with its other hand. There are healing items you can use when your Estus runs out, hooray. So you start out with only one measly Estus flask, boo. Weapon degradation now resets at bonfires, hooray. So the weapons now degrade faster than biscuits and milky tea, boo. Enemies disappear if you kill them enough times, hooray. So now you can't grind them. And if you die and fail to recover your souls, then all those senseless killings will just... The jumping controls were shit. Well, now they're mapped to L3. That's even worse, Dark Souls. Well, good thing you can switch it back in the options, isn't it? But if I hear any more lip, I'm going to map them to the Kinect. Hey, Dark Souls, your daughter got a B+ on her colouring assignment. Oh, well, then you must have a smack and a smack and a smack and a smack and how dare you, how dare you, how dare you! Ah, that's what I love about you, Dark Souls. You don't ask for a lot, but, right, you do ask for a lot. Remember how I said Dark Souls 1 often looks like they designed the maps first, then figured out the gameplay second? I don't get that so much from Dark Souls 2. Certain sections of it feel very, for want of a better word, video gamey. Like the lava castle, that feels like an adaptation of Super Mario Brothers, right down to the tortoise guards. And the boss is a giant goat demon waist deep in lava, hitting you with very, very slow punch attacks. That's beneath you, Dark Souls. That shit's video game shorthand for insert boss fight here. Overall, though, this is like the Portal versus Portal 2 thing. Taken as wholes, the first one is better because it's tighter, and I do love a nice tight hole. But for all one can quibble about a few extra rolls of flab, Dark Souls 2 can still powerbomb you like a champ. Might even buy it again when the real version comes out. I may be a little too far in to review Dark Souls 2 with any kind of pain train, choo-choo, all aboard for driving straight into a brick wall, but no one's more critical of drinking than a former alcoholic, and yes, I did just imply that not being into Dark Souls is equivalent to a major destructive personality flaw. I've just gotten through a big box of lovely jam donuts with cream on top, and now someone's come in with another big box of jam donuts and asked for my opinion. Good or bad, that second box isn't going to get a fair assessment, is it? Because I've still got jammy hands and type 2 diabetes. Oh well. Dark Souls 2 is the third game in a series that began with Demon's Souls, which I was thinking I should go back and try again sometime, but apparently we don't count it anymore, in which you play a cursed being on a quest for some kind of enlightenment, and must best a series of castles, dungeons, and bosses by doing the equivalent of firing yourself at them from a cannon an infinite number of times. Your quest at the outset is to find a cure for your undead status, because fuck all this being immortal shit. A quest that takes you to the land of Drangleic, which is different to Lordran, because it's got the Dran part in the front bit this time. And after a rather overlong opening cutscene in which a bunch of old women talk at you like a pack of slightly tiddly aunts at a wedding asking why you haven't found yourself a nice boyfriend yet, you set out to acquire 4 great souls which will in some way help. Full disclosure, I've not finished the game yet, because I've only been playing for about a 30-hour stretch time of writing, or as it's known in the Dark Souls community, a sample, I've gotten 3 of 4 Great Souls, and so far DS2 is much less about the world and much more about you, globe-trotting soul-harvesting reverse Santa Claus, rather than Dark Souls 1's potted history of the world for you to think about as you murder all the participants. The Dark Souls 2 intro cinematic merely depicts you, deciding that blindly jumping into a portal is exactly as topping an idea as it first seemed. I don't care about me, I'm just some fuck with a halberd. I want to know about the world, because that's the thing I'm stopping to look at whenever the gorgeous view message appears. An unspecified amount of time has passed since the first game, which was already about the last gasp of a dying world, so that last gasp seems to be lasting long enough to inflate a fucking bounty castle. It makes me wonder what sequel camp this is pitching its tent in. Camp let's boldly evolve the concept up a notch with a story that demands to be told, or camp let's put out another of that thing people liked and carry our money home in a freight train. Don't get me wrong, if Dark Souls 2 is just more Dark Souls, then it's still welcome, if not as revolutionary, but I can't shake the sense that ideas are getting recycled with varying degrees of blatancy. The gutter is just Blighttown without the view, there's another boss fight with a big dog that starts limping when it's about to bite its last bonio, and it seems like a large percentage of the boss encounters are just variations on a theme of a dude in armor. Fuck dudes in armor. You can wallpaper your house with dudes in armor in this world, and many frequently do. I want more shit like the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. Things get more imaginative later, though. This time, for example, you fight a topless lady with a scorpion for an arse. Push that motherfucking boat out. It's supposed to be easier on the noobs this time around, but obviously I can't gauge that because I already know what I'm doing. Certainly the tutorial's longer, and instead of the introductory, "You ready yet? You'd better be, because here's my warty ass boss fight," there's just the old lady thing. Though I was ready to carve up some warty ass nonetheless, I tell you that. And instead of the game starting with only one path, then opening up when you're going after the 4 Lord Souls, now it's the other way around. You start off with multiple paths, and it gets linear later. So if one area is feeding you your own eyeballs, you can maybe leave it. Go and look for a gentler one. And good fucking luck, you shrieking flimsy. Fittingly for a game that opens up earlier, you can teleport between bonfires from the outset, which meant I utterly missed a certain character who only appears in an area you've got no reason to go back to, and who is needed to open up a way vital section of the game. From Software, are you getting backhanders from the Game Packs, people? In the category of "it's different and therefore it's ruined" complaints, you now lose maximum health each time you die, so as you bang your head on the brick wall of a hard boss, your head becomes softer and more delicate, tracks with increasing ease. You can get it back by reverting to human, but the items for doing so are finite, which adds an annoying ticking clock element, where you can just bash away infinitely. Out of sex life. Still, at least you can revert to human from anywhere, not just bonfires, but that's it, isn't it? When Dark Souls gives you chocolate buttons, it has to take away heart medication with its other hand. There are healing items you can use when your Estus runs out, hooray! So you start out with only one measly Estus flask, boo! Weapon degradation now resets at bonfires, hooray! So the weapons now degrade faster than biscuits and milky tea, boo! Enemies disappear if you kill them enough times, hooray! So now you can't grind them! And if you die and fail to recover your souls, then all those senseless killings were shit. Well, now they're mapped to L3. That's even worse, Dark Souls. Well, good thing you can switch it back in the options, isn't it? But if I hear any more lip, I'm going to map them to the Kinect. Hey, Dark Souls, your daughter got a B+ on her colouring assignment. Oh, well then, you must have a smack and a smack and a smack and a smack and how dare you, how dare you, how dare you! Ah, that's what I love about you, Dark Souls. You don't ask for a lot, but, right, you do ask for a lot. Remember how I said Dark Souls 1 often looks like they designed the maps first, then figured out the gameplay second? I don't get that so much from Dark Souls 2. Certain sections of it feel very, for want of a better word, video gaming. Like the lava castle, that feels like an adaptation of Super Mario Brothers, right down to the tortoise guards. And the boss is a giant goat demon waist deep in lava, hitting you with very, very slow punch attacks. That's beneath you, Dark Souls. That shit's video game shorthand for insert boss fight here. Overall, though, this is like the Portal versus Portal 2 thing. Taken as wholes, the first one is better because it's tighter, and I do love a nice tight hole. But for all one can quibble about a few extra rolls of flab, Dark Souls 2 can still powerbomb you like a champ. Might even buy it again when the real version comes out.
So Dark Souls 2 came out in 2014 and everyone was like, the game was highly anticipated by the niche Dark Souls community at the time. Being a direct sequel of a game known for being hard as hecky and gave everyone that I'm a superior gamer ribbon, fans were so ready to have their souls beaten, crushed, and killed over and over again, because who doesn't love feeling like a big boy gamer, am I right? Of course, when the game did release, while it was critically received, Souls veterans did take notice of some of the shortcomings. Since the game wasn't directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, Dark Souls 1 director, the game felt lacking in that twisted imagination sector. You know, that weird atmosphere and monster design that makes you wonder what kind of drugs From Software is on? Oh my god! But it didn't stop the game from could, it just held it back from really surpassing the original and shooting it in the face. Now, for the record, I will be covering the Scholar of the First Sin edition of the game. While I have played and beat the original Dark Souls, Scholar of the First Sin is really the most recent and relevant version you can find. Also, graphics. And guys, friendly reminder, this is for beginners. And I know half the challenge and quote-unquote fun of Dark Souls is playing blind, but if you want to piss yourself out of frustration and learn this game the hard way, why the heck are you here? But anyway, if you're new to this game, here's the basic tips, tricks, and heads up. For people who
sorry,
don't
guys.
know about this game, you play as the cursed undead. Some sad sack who, after having a big dramatic pity party in the rain, decides to travel to a far-off, distant, possibly in the past future, fallen kingdom of Ick. I don't you go through this massive old portal feed. But you travel to the land to find a way to somehow fix it and harass the nice, harmless people living there. Totally, harmless. Soon after, you stumble across some grannies who are having an AARP meeting, and they just kind of insult you for a bit, then tell you you're gonna die. I feel personally attacked right now. First and soon after, you meet the Emerald Herald, who informs you gotta get great souls and surpass the old king because it maybe might sort of help in some kind of way. But Lord knows there's nothing better to do around. Oh, and there's that pesky rekindle the flame thing again, because life is an endless cycle of death, fire, darkness, and eternal suffering. But too real. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again, soul stories, while very interesting and lore-heavy, are never the forefront of the game. It never gives you obvious context as to why or who you're fighting. It's just fight the thing, you ding-dong. And while Dark Souls 1 and 2 stories do interconnect, by no means do you need to know the first game's story too, because the story is just kind of chilling on the side over there. But it's what you expect, really. You got your lords, castles, terrible life decisions, dragons, knights, and keeping anuses. Most of the story is item descriptions, environment, etc. Subtle storytelling. Subtle, very good. If I could condense the story into one statement, though, it would be never ever trust your wife. Ever. A message brought to you by Bryce. Okay, moving on. Okay, so design-wise, Dark Souls 2 doesn't really go with the big chunk of the world that kind of stacks on itself and fills down the balloons of Dark Souls 1. Nah, man. Instead, you have a series of branching paths to pick from the start, and after
Crap, I wasn't paying attention. Let me get this, freaking... Do it again! Oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna test my patience.
Yes, if I'm honest. Oh, that's hardly better than one-handed. You took that.
Come on.
Nope, there we go.
Okay. Whatever.
Please call
This place again.
Firelink.
Firelink Shrine. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah. Hang on. Let me get my souls back.
Find the souls of more powerful beings. We've got.
All you ever really need.
Venture out into the land. Find some shit.
Come on. There we go. Oh, I found it. Good. Hey, you. Not killing the stone pigs again. Oh, idiot. TV's not too loud. Freaking. Parry this stupid shit. Alright, let's watch David die 500 billion times. Pull up a chair and get some popcorn. Steven, you little crack muffin. Here, pull up a chair. We're watching me die in Dark Souls. Be a fun little experiment. And I need to work on my naughty quirk where I freaking swear, cuss, and throw my temper every time I die in a video game. So, because this game's main event is always dying infinite, everything. Figured, well, this is good practice for not really caring when I die. Okay, cool, thanks. And I won't look like a freaking idiot on Twitch. Alright. That, and I don't have a human effigy thing, so I can't go human. Oh look! Cheeky little bastards hiding in front of my souls. What up, shithead? And... oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Shield. Yep. Oh, there we go. Combo going. Alright. Okay. What up, shithead? Oh, there is a asshole with a bow and arrow. Alright, where is he? There he is. No. Oh, fuck. Yep. Oh, no, no. Got them all, and then damn Archer. This'll be fun. Ooh, damn game. Where does that thing go? Oh. Assholes respawn. Yes, they do. Lovely. Isn't much fun when I do it, is it? Worthless sack of potatoes. That means I have to hole clear everything. Ha ha! Assassin's Creed assassinating people. Life jab. Yeah. Okay. Where's that dumbass that killed me? There's the bow and arrow guy. Everybody else dead? Come on! There goes the souls. Ooh. What happened? Right. Okay. My damn door. We'll clear this again. Yep. Shh. I'm hunting rabbits. Okay. That, and there you go. Okay. We're dead. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Alright. That dumbass. Yeah, there he is. He's down there. With the sack of potatoes. Watch this guy. Alright. Alright. Suckers. Oh shit! I thought I was dead! Yes! I thought I was dead. I thought that was the dying animation. Ooh. Nailed it! Okay. Wary of ambush. Yeah, I read that. Nice try, bunhead. Hashtag get wrecked. Oh, yeah. Be wary of play dead. Yeah, I know they're. Yeah. I'm not stupid. Alright, so. Can I do one at a time? Ah! They knew you're alive, but, nice try. Okay. So he's dead. Now I need. This guy. Hey, you're dead. Okay. So he's dead. He's dead. 2, 3 guys over there. Oh, that's lovely. Right. Try attacking. Yeah, that's some great advice. Yeet. You're dead. Okay. I'm a sneaky bitch. And you're dead. And I'm a sneaky bitch. Broken straight sword. Ooh. Right. Nice. Damn. Well, I got 2 broken straight swords. Isn't that some bullshit? Oh, really? Like Darth Maul. Ah! bun head. Finally, a human effigy. No! Yeah. Oh look, it's this bitch. Yeah, well, that's nice, except all my souls are gone. Really? Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the king, lest this...
Alright. Okay. What do I need the most? Vigor? Your health. What? Oh, vigor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. Interesting. These bitches again? Throwing knife. Interesting. Do I take out the archer first, or do I take out the guy in the river? Eat this! Oh shit. Um. All right. We're good. I'm not dead, and I have these things. Yeah. Correct. Life chain. Okay, so I got one of my healing potions back. Okay, so what killed me again? Be wary of trap. Trap. A bunch of idiots. Try jumping. Yeah, you're done. Uh, item. Well, that's where the doofus was. Soul of a nameless soldier. Whoosh! It's because you have no health. Okay. I get him? No. Is it dumbass still aggroed? Yo, butthead, over here. Come here, faggot, I'm over here. He still thinks I'm on the ledge. What an idiot. Stupid ass. Alright. Alright, I need to clear the playing field here. Hey, dumbass. I'm over here. Okay, I need to clear the playing field again. Dumbass, I'm over here. Idiot. Yo, stupid fuck, over here. Of course. Back over here. Okay. Yo, shit for brains. Over here. Yeah! Eat it. Stupid ass. No, fuck. Come on. Let go of me! Fuck you! Give me my souls. Stupid fuck. Look at this guy. You see this fool? He's breathing on the ground. He doesn't realize that I know what he's up to. Stupid ass. He was sitting there breathing on the ground, and like I didn't realize. Like, you think I'm that stupid. Oh, hi, buddy. Did you try to sneak up on me? Too bad you're really bad at your job. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. He's dead. He's dead. You're dead. Okay, he's got a sword. See? Look at this shit. You think I'm that stupid? You can see his head moving. Nice try. Oh, that guy is actually dead. Okay. Alright, bunhead. Yeah, life gem. Alright. Okay. Up. Alright. For safety and security reasons, I'm going back to the beginning. Why did I just do that? I'm glad the run button isn't the same as the A button, so while you're running, you'll start reading all those stupid messages. That would be bad. Alright.
Bearer of the curse, seek the lest this.
Okay. Okay, so endurance goes up. Endurance and the dagger dexterity weapon. Back it up.
Bearer Seek the king, lest this land.
Alright, so... I'm gonna... Alright. So, basically, long story short, if I spend the souls to level up, I never have to worry about carrying too many freaking souls around. Alright. Rock. Life gem.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh,
Sound like you're not sure of yourself.
Please do have a look at my wares.
Really?
I could really use the business.
Yeah. Just shut up and let me see what you got. What the? Wow. Okay. Iron perma. So that's the better one then. Okay. So 1,500 souls. The Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Standard helm. Infantry armor. Apparently leather armor is better than infantry armor. Okay. 74, 68, 7. Well, there it is. The Falconer gear. Okay, that's what I'm going to need eventually.
Well,
Can I sell stuff?
You again.
Why are people fighting in the armory shop? What an idiots. For some reason... There. Try to get me up here, you stupid sack of shit. What's the matter, pig? Can't get me on this rock? There, now fuck off. Okay.
Notice a fella standing in the...
You got... Oh, that sounds nice.
Bless it. Tutorials.
Up on that. Welcome to see
Yeah. Now bring us that. I want to find the Emerald Herald.
So can I quick travel? Like, is that what travel is?
Yes, you can, in this game you can... Don't go that way, Adam. You can instantly quick travel between any bonfire.
What the hell?
That way...
That was cosmic.
That way will lead to the first area. We want to talk to the lady on the cliff behind us.
Oh, undead are we?
Go back to the bonfire.
And one without much time remaining.
That's a dead
Ready
tree.
to fall apart, I'd say.
And the one on the right.
Not exactly the time to be chatting. Well,
This
suit yourself.
character is basically our mum.
Oh yes, you may call me
Yes,
Shalva.
very mature. I've never heard that one before. She is the person who levels us up.
Ooh, you...
Yeah, basically the whole game, saying mysterious things. She's
clearly the Herald of Fate looking at.
She's that weird patchy face lady from Demon's Souls. The doll from Bloodborne. Ooh, who was in Dark Souls?
Really, no.
Yeah, there are a few guys.
To do, I presume.
Oop.
Well, that's dismaying.
Oh, yes.
That place called, she went to all the time.
Firelink.
Firelink Shrine. Yeah. So, here's the story so far. You have to find the souls of 4 powerful beings. We've got.
Well, you ever really
venture
need.
Out into the land. Yes. Thank you, strange man. Very much enjoy being smelled.
You smell of the undead.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes. Bizarre, strange. Bizarre, strange. Okay.
Talk to that fella sitting by that house. Definitely, he will upgrade our weapon.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate.
Getting that till we find the first.
Is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is
There's an item there.
almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that.
Life gems, 3 to be precise.
Wait. So is this a little bit like Bloodborne, where life gems are a fairly common enemy drop all over?
Yes.
I lost everything.
Yeah, fuckload life gems.
I'm here.
Life gems.
You probably heard that it was possible
Lady, give you your Estus
curse
flask.
here.
Yeah.
Make sure you put it in your quick items.
That's not true at all.
Or, actually, I thought I was saving it
for you,
Yeah.
me, or anybody.
You switch to it. Down on the D-pad. Also recommend putting the cure poison on there as well. Always going to need cure poison fast.
Oh, okay, sorry, okay.
That's the green mossy lump just under the esters. Good old-fashioned souls of soldiers and shit.
And this is strange. There's chairs everywhere. There are chairs fucking everywhere.
Yes. Gotta have something to take out your frustrations on. If this were Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, acquire a soul that allowed us to heal up by sitting in chairs. Just such luck, I'm afraid. Whenever I play Warrior, I always end up using a Great Shield. Put it all in strength and get that fucking tower Great Shield. That shit's the bomb.
Go through your stuff, buddy. Hope you don't mind.
Of course he doesn't. His only customer. Should be
hey.
kissing our feet the instant you walk in the door.
Shit.
Shut up, phone.
Okay, how are people dying? This must be like PvP or something. It doesn't seem like an area with hostiles.
Well, I think these two.
Ah, well, I'm not going to do that.
But I wouldn't. There are hostiles.
Is he talking about souls? Like, is that how much the shit costs in souls?
Yeah.
Should I buy anything at this point? Like, I feel like a bit early. I always feel like buying stuff at the first guy you find is usually...
Get teed into some combat first, try to figure out what you need and what you don't need. Cat. Cookie cat.
Okay.
I think lady cat.
I'm remaining.
Versus bordering on collapse.
Lady cat does a couple of really useful things. Does a ring that reduces fall damage. Very, very handy for stuff. Jalqua.
No, he'll land, but he'll just... well,
Get used to those 4 lines of dialogue. Error, seek, kill. There, you got 2 of them motherfuckers. Level up. 100 more. Let's go kill something! Run down the alleyway behind that big man. Surprisingly hard to kill, I would.
Halberd. Does make a comeback. I like the halberds.
Those are handy for your spend. Halberds are good for high damage. Yeah. I found you gotta have some kind of ranged attack. Hey, but
I mean, hit things, yeah.
That's your outcome, is it?
Oh yeah, I never really used range. There was one thing I used range on, which was the giant fuck-off bow against Red Drake. Fighting him the traditional way is...
Get him down until
no, he'll land, but he'll just do these huge fire attacks. All the like super.
fall in that water, you die. You can jump over to those 4 lines of dialogue. I would.
Halberd. Does make a comeback. I like the halberds.
Those are handy for your strength build. Birds are good for high damage. I use magic. You're gonna have some kind of ranged attack. Okay, that's your argument.
Hit things, yeah.
That's your argument.
Halberd. Doesn't make it back. I like the halberds.
Those are handy for your strength. Birds are good for high damage. I you're gonna have some kind of ranged attack. Okay, that's
hit things, yeah.
That's your argument, is it?
Well, yeah, I never really use range. There was one thing I used range on, which was the giant fuck-off bow against the red break. Hiding him the traditional way is...
You can get him down until you...
no, he'll land, but he'll just do these huge fucking fire attacks. All the, like, super...
Fall in that water, you die. Jump over to that shallow bit of water you see there. Which is...
Owner! Not bad.
Oh.
Am I allowed to walk through this?
Yeah.
Back to your head.
Okay, gloves are off now.
Okay,
this
so
baddie was not there before Scholar of the First Sin. This was one of the many changes as far as I wouldn't attack him, I'd just try to scoot around him if I were you. These guys tend to be passive until the end. They've...
My God!
They've snuck up on him.
Fuck you! Apparently I can't parry anybody.
Hanging with a broken sword for so long makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
You're bound to pick something up off one of these guys soon. No. The answer to that is no.
Missed me!
Now you got the...
I was going fucking apeshit on nothing.
That's hollows for you. Like sword? No, it's a helmet. Probably not. It's better against one thing.
Wanna...
No? Well, if you want me to suddenly be the one playing, then be my guest.
Well, I mean, it feels like I've been playing for a while, and I think, fortune can sometimes favor the bold.
Well, okay. Welcome to Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean, I have to die at some point. I haven't fallen in any of the stupid...
Well, you might not die. Let's see how you do against Mr. Overpants. All the viewers who played this game start thinking.
Oh dear.
Who wants to have a little, he's saying. Well, he lost some health.
I am not fucking hurting him at all. Oh shit.
Oh, well, afraid you've decided things for yourself now, because he's gonna come and finish the conversation. And he's got power. Well, no one's going on behind you at this point, do you? Hollowed, son. Yeah, I saw that coming.
If it wasn't for the lag, I'd have rolled.
Right.
There you go.
Now tell me a little bit about Douglas Appleseed.
His favorite bath mat was actually not the one that he was instructed to sell most of. And
I see. He was conflicted.
Constantly torn between his respect for his craft and the people who actually put a lot of effort into bath mats, and the commercial realities of having to support a band.
That's God Zone controls.
Actually, now that I come to think of it, attacking him when I had still the broken sword, I should have waited till I had a full sword. I just wanted to take him on.
That would have helped.
Well, I need a basis. You know, I need a fucking... Now I have an idea.
Those ogres do not give a shit.
We still have the radiant colored hair and muscle. Oh god, it's every third girl on Tinder. Do we keep all... It's like the last time we keep all the stuff.
Oh yes, we were really conflicted about selling Batman. We didn't think it was superior.
Had to do that.
We'd had a lot of arguments with our superiors. A couple of times we were selling them to. They'd think like, are you sure this is the best Batman? I've heard there might be better ones. And our hearts would weep. I tend to be a defensive player.
Yeah, you see, like, you just, fucking, goddamn the ground.
I think my target is trying to trick me there.
I'd love it if you reacted to sort of target focus, like...
This bonfire you didn't notice.
Well, no, I didn't notice it.
If you have to rest it.
Double? Hurrah for recklessness. Indeed.
Yeah, I think you and that guy are on the same page.
All the guys come back.
Ouch.
Shouldn't my pile of souls be around somewhere? Because we could be getting close to a level up soon. And
spoiled me.
He was going apeshit on the ground.
There's that
so
piece
long.
of shit.
Yes, there's our
Alright, careful, there's a lot of guys around here. Your feet, fuck your feet.
That arrow guy, you gotta watch out. Yeah, use that bow, that's working out for you.
Yeah, you hot bucket of dick buggery. Slow axe. Got a better sword than me. Fuck you, I want your sword.
Oh, there's three of them now. They're camouflaged for a bit there. Right. Dark Souls.
Hell yeah. What makes it fun?
Hey, these guys are wearing Batmats as jumpers.
That's a fucking crime. You're not allowed to do that.
This must mean our arch rival, Confident, has been through here already. We could have sold these guys Batmats. Stephen, you've gotten that bonus for the last time. Damn it, Stephen wrote that. He thinks he's so great, can tell everyone else how to do it.
Alright.
Drink some Estus at you, Stephen Confident. Good. Building quite a backstory.
Should we go back and level now, or...?
Actually, everything's gonna come back, isn't it? You know what? I know this game pretty well. I'm gonna hold out for the next one.
Also, you can level at bonfires now.
Oh no, but bonfires teleport.
Oh yeah.
So you can teleport back to Majula and level up. Confident, my second slash would recoil that guy. Methods, my bad.
That's the great thing about the fight mechanics. Act as an active hurt box for all the spec. And how many of these dickbags
There's one at the top. Yes, there he is.
Bonsai! It just comes crashing.
There's another thing with Dark Souls 2, speed ladders. Come on then. You did not think your cunning plan through.
Head on the ladder and, you know,
dig,
to fight you there.
Dig those ragdolls.
I love ragdoll effects.
Magically, you can't kick them around as much.
Hey, they hung on to you, it was a little bit silly.
Dark Souls 2, they just sort of kill them.
Yeah, you're a bit odd.
Bad luck with these packs.
Light slash, isn't it? Oh! Cheeky fucking bugger.
Yeah, that very thing.
Just a bugger cheeks. That's what they've been lobbing firebombs at us.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Fine.
Shots are actual cutting implement.
Try Bunhead.
Do you have to watch out for ignition? I have a little red bar under the weapon icon. Damage is be caught with a weapon that's just about to break. Soldier, you disappoint me. Point to something.
With all the souls and stuff, we could probably level up pretty much. Stuff down there, basically. And some height and space in these guys. Dark Souls, right. I don't know.
We can jump from here. Let's see what this
give it the old college
did.
try. Yeah. Okay, so he fucked up the jump.
Yeah,
That's yeah. Damage. Damage. Oh, get a dog up here.
Well, we're still having to three-shot these guys.
Still. Better than like...
Oh, and we've got a thrust. I love thrust.
Mmm.
Thrust is way better than a swing with arrows. Thrust your ass.
Stab.
Like gems.
Hmm.
Another broken
Why
straight
would I
sword.
want a broken one?
I don't. Well, we only started with a broken straight sword. If we wanted to make a collection, we get it.
Can we, like, is there a... Do we have to wait till, like, a Framp shows up before we can sell this crap, or does it just...
No, the
merchant did pretty well early.
There's a guy you can...
Be human, just on account of the possibility of invasion, because I've done very little PvP at all in any of the Souls
I don't
games.
think I've ever been invaded in this area. I know there's some areas that are very invasion.
Probably like, yeah, there'll be PvP
Another
areas.
one. Bloody hell.
So there's probably someone out there dual wielding two broken swords. Fuck yeah, about time. I got my dual wield.
What makes you think of those bloody adventure games? George Stowbound, man.
Thanks very much. And do please come again.
Oh, yeah. Like 5 of those now.
There's a new one coming.
Oh, yeah.
I think call that a backstab.
That's, yeah. Black Fury.
I don't know what that is. So interesting. Obviously they're hollow.
Nobody in them anymore.
Got that.
You don't put down like dumb fuck memes, that's why you don't get any upvotes.
They put down witty things.
I say witty things or dumb fuck memes.
Don't attack, takes them out.
Hey, you got him in a doorway, you want to penetrate. Oh, yeah! Guarding anything?
Time for a demon. Hey.
Oh. Head on the ladder, and, you know, it's me to fight you there.
Dig those ragdolls.
I love ragdoll effects.
Well, tragically, you can't kick them around as much.
Probably for the best. The way they hung on to you was a little bit silly.
That's those two, they just sort of kill the physics as soon as it's in.
Yeah, you're a bit odd.
Yeah. I'm going to get bad luck with these packs.
Light slash, isn't it? Oh! Cheeky fucking bugger.
Yeah, that very thing.
Like just a bugger cheeks. That's what they would love and firebombs at us.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah.
Shots
That's
are
what we want.
actual cutting. Got another one as well. Alright, that's up to 100. Yeah.
Oh, if memory serves, we do have to watch out for a little red bar under the weapon. How much? He caught with a weapon. Soldier, disappoint me. Point something.
With all the souls and stuff, we could probably level up pretty easy. There's stuff down there in the basement. Sense of heightened space in these things. Dark Souls, right. I don't
Guess
know.
we can jump from here. Let's see what this
give it
pool
the
of
old
blood
college
did.
try. Yeah. Okay, so he fucked up the jump. That's
Okay.
Yeah. Damage. Damage. Oh, get a dog up here.
Oh, we're still having to three-shot these guys.
Still. I'm like,
Oh, and we got a thrust. I love thrust. Thrust is way better than a swing with arrows. Thrust your ass.
Stab. What a broken one.
We only started with a broken straight sword because we were worried. If we wanted to make a collection, then we get it.
Can we, like, is there a... Do we have to wait till, like, a Framp shows up before we can sell this crap, or does it just...
No, the
merchant did pretty well earlier.
there's a guy you can...
Be human, just on account of the possibility of invasion, because I've done very little PvP at all in any of those games.
I've never been invaded in this area. And there's some areas that are very invasion.
Well, like, yeah, there'll be PvP
Another one.
areas.
Bloody hell.
Probably someone out there dual wielding two broken swords. Yeah, about time. Got my dual wield.
Those makes you think that those, but... Oh, George Stowbound, man.
Oh, there's like 5 of those now.
There's York.
Oh,
Lights and a heavy.
oh yeah!
I don't call that a backstab.
That's, yeah. 3.
Obviously they're hollow.
There's nobody in them anymore.
See?
You don't put down like dumb fuck memes, that's why you don't get in it.
I need to put down witty things.
I say witty things or dumb fuck memes.
Oh, strong attack takes them out.
I'm in a doorway, you want to penetrate. Oh, yeah! Guarding anything?
Time for a DVDA.
Oh. Wait. Just.
I think it was nothing, yes.
Putting his hand at you or doing one.
Crossbow bolts.
Hooray!
I do maintain we need a ranged attack of some kind.
Well, you know, this one's different. Full sword.
Stab. We'll note our weapon spent.
This would grade this fast in the old day.
No. Well, because the degradation was permanent in Dark Souls 1. This game, the degradation was.
Okay.
As I said earlier, but you never listened.
Okay.
See, here I'm in a bind. Because this guy, well,
this guy's the cock of the wall.
Up, take out the archer.
Hey, let's do that. Yeah, good plan, Gabe.
I said sprint up, not level up. Archer, shoot. Roll into the wall! Adventure!
That's right, this was.
Let some of that
This guy's the
sound.
cock of the wall.
Hey. 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 DP because our lost love.
So beautiful.
He was really into the DP. Oh, that's why we broke up.
This guy's the cock of the wall.
I was like, why do you always insist on having a large black man?
Man, just around.
There's
Bubble
all sorts of fun to do down that way. But first...
That's great.
This guy's the cock of the wall.
Air one. My time. They're much less spaced out. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, I am a market.
See this pile of shit on the floor? It's a merchant. Most importantly, this merchant sells the key to that blacksmith shop. The thieving bitch.
Yeah. Actually, now that I come to think of it, attacking him when I had still the broken sword, I should have waited till I had a full sword. I just wanted to take him on.
That would have helped.
Well, I need a basis. You know, I need a fucking... Now I have an idea.
Those ogres do not give a shit.
Hello. Hello, we still have the radiant colored hair and mustaches. Oh god, it's every third girl on Tinder. Do we keep all... It's like the last time we keep all.
Oh yes, we were really conflicted about selling the bath out. We didn't think it was superior.
We
had some other arguments with our superiors. A couple of times we were selling them too. Said things like, "Are you sure this is the best bath out? I've heard there might be better ones." And our hearts would weep. Now, I tend to be a defensive player. Ready?
Yeah, you see, like, you just, fucking, goddamn the ground.
I think my target is trying to trick me.
I'd love it if you reacted to sort of target focus, like...
This bonfire you didn't notice.
Well, no, I didn't notice it because I was being attacked by a Noga for some reason.
Or if you have to rest it.
Rebel?
Messages just...
Hurrah for recklessness. Indeed.
Yeah, I think you and that guy are on the same page.
All the guys come back. Shouldn't my pile of souls be around somewhere? Because we could be getting close to a level up soon. And
Oiled me.
He was going apeshit on the ground for so long.
Yes, there's our...
Alright, careful, there's a lot of guys around here. Your feet, fuck your feet.
That arrow guy, gotta watch out.
Thanks.
Yeah, use that bow, that's working out for you.
Yeah, you hot bucket of dick buggery. That guy's going for the slow axe. You got a better sword than me. Fuck you, I want your sword.
Oh, there's three of them now. They were camouflaged for a bit there. I'm just gonna get that guy out of the way.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oops. Welcome to Dark Souls.
Hell yeah.
This guy's the cock of the walk.
Hey, these guys are wearing mats as jumpers.
That's a fucking crime. You're not allowed to do that.
This must mean our arch rival, Stephen Confident, has been through here already. We could have sold these guys bath mats. Stephen, you've gotten that bonus for the last time.
Stephen. Matty Awards.
Stephen wrote that. He thinks he's so great, can tell everyone else how to do it.
Alright.
I drink some Estus at you, Stephen Confident. This is good. We're building quite a backstory.
Should we go back and level now, or...?
Well, everything's gonna come back, isn't it? You know what, I know this game pretty well. I'm gonna hold out for the next one.
Also, you level at bonfires.
Oh no, but bonfires teleport.
Oh yeah,
so you can teleport back to a jeweler and level up. Confident, my second slash would recoil that guy. That's my madness.
Oh, that's the great thing about the fight mechanics in this game. Your attack is an active hurt box for a full solid swing. Okay, now how many of these dickbags gonna... Huh?
Sure there's one up top who's gonna make... Yes, there he is.
One It just comes crashing. The soul over there or something.
I think he's a ranged guy. Or do anything else. There's another thing with Dark Souls 2, speed ladders. Yeah, come on then. You did not think your cunning plan through.
Head on the ladder and, force me to fight you there.
Dig those ragdolls.
I love ragdoll effects. It's one of my favourite things in the world.
Tragically, you can't kick them around as much as you
can. They hung on to you, it was a little bit silly.
Do they just sort of kill the physics?
Yeah, you're a bit odd.
I'm getting bad luck with these back.
Light slash, isn't it? Oh! Cheeky fucking bugger.
I was about to say that very thing. Huh. That's what he would have done
just a bugger cheeks. That's what he'd been lobbing firebombs at us.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah.
Shot sword.
That's what we want.
Actual cutting implement. Oh, we got another thing as well. Oh, yeah, that's up to 100. Fuck yeah. That's great sword.
Well, if memory serves, we do have to watch out for... So keep an eye on a little red bar under the weapon item. How much did you grade it?
Okay.
You don't want to be... I see, he was conflicted.
I'd love it if he reacted to sort of target focus. Like...
This bonfire you didn't notice.
There he is.
I didn't notice except being attacked by a Noga for some reason.
You have to Rested.
Double
Messages just.
hurrah for recklessness. Indeed.
Yeah, I think you and that guy are on the same page.
All the guys come back. Shouldn't my pile of souls be around somewhere? Because we could be getting close to a level up soon. And
Oiled me.
he was going apeshit on the ground for so long.
Yes, there's our
Alright, careful, there's a lot of guys around here. Your feet, fuck your feet.
The arrow guy. Yeah, use that bow. I was looking out for you.
Hey, you hot bucket of dick buggery. That guy's going for the slow axe. You got a better sword than me. Fuck you. I want your sword.
Oh, it's real. The camouflage for a bit more. Hey. Axels.
Oh yeah. What makes it fun?
Hey, these guys are wearing bats as jumpers.
That's a fucking crime. You're not allowed to do that.
This must mean our arch rival, confident, has been through here already. We could have sold these guys bats. Stephen, you've gotten that bonus for the last time.
Half Matty Awards.
Yeah, that's Stephen wrote that. He thinks he's so great, can tell everyone else how to do it.
Alright.
Drink some ecstasy, you, Stephen, confident. Building quite a backstory.
Should we go back and level now, or?
Actually, everything's going to come back, isn't it? You know what? I know this game pretty well. I'm going to hold out for the next one.
Also, you can level at bonfires.
Oh no, you've got bonfires teleport.
Oh yeah,
so you can teleport back to a jeweler and level up. Confident my second slash would recoil that guy. Methods, my madness.
Well, that's the great thing about the fight mechanics. Attack is an active hurt box for bullet spin. You know, how many of these dickbags gonna...
Well, there's one up top who's gonna... Yes, there he is.
Bonsai! It just comes crashing. That's all over there.
Here's another thing with Dark Souls 2, speed ladders. Yeah, come on then.
This guy's the cock of the wall.
You did not think your cunning plan through.
Head on the ladder and fight you there.
Dig those ragdolls.
Oh, I love ragdoll effects.
Magically, you can't kick them around as much.
And they hung on to you as well.
Do they just sort of
yeah, you're a bit odd. Light slash, isn't it? Oh! Cheeky fucking bugger.
Say that very thing.
Bugger cheeks. I swear they've been lobbing firebombs at us.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Asshole.
Yeah. Shots are
That's what we want.
actual cutting implement. Got another thing as well. Oh yeah, that's up to 100. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Oh, if memory serves, we have to watch out for... Oh, a little red bar under the weapon. How much did... Be caught with a weapon that's just about to break. Soldier, disappoint me. Must point to something.
With all the souls and stuff, we can probably level up pretty good. Isn't there stuff down near the base of the trees? Sense of height and space. It's Dark Souls, so right. I don't
Guess
know.
we can jump from here.
Ugh.
Let's see what this
Yeah, give
pool
it
of
the old
blood
college
did.
try. Yeah. Okay, so he fucked up the jump. That's yeah. Damage. Damage. Oh, get a dog up here.
Well, we're still having to three-shot these guys.
Still. Better than like.
Oh, and we got a thrust. I love thrust.
Mmm.
Thrust is way better than a swing for narrowed. Thrust your ass. Life gems. One life gem.
What a broken one.
I did. We only started with a broken straight sword because if we wanted to make a collection.
Like, is there a... We have to wait till, like, a Framp shows up before we can sell this crap, or is it...
No, the...
This guy's cock of the wall.
There's a guy you can...
Be human, just on account of the possibility of invasion, because I've done very little PvP at all in any of the Souls
I don't
games.
think I've ever been invaded in this area. But there's some areas that are very invaded.
Probably like, yeah, the view
Oh, what? Bloody hell.
Probably someone out there dual wielding two weapons. About time! Dual wield!
What makes you think that those bloody... Oh, Snowbound, yeah?
Oh, yeah. There's like 5 of those now.
Full damage potential.
Oh, yeah!
I call that a backstab.
That's, yeah. Black Fury.
I don't know what the hell. Obviously they're hollow.
There's nobody in them anymore.
All these messages have like 96 upvotes. I've forgotten that many.
You don't put down like dumb fuck memes, that's why you don't get any upvotes.
I put down witty things.
I say witty things or dumb fuck memes. Okay. You got them in a doorway, you want to penetrate them. Oh, yeah! Guarding anything?
Time for a deep...
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Fist. I think his hand at you.
Some crossbow bolts.
Hooray!
I do maintain we need a ranged attack of some kind.
Well, you know, this
I can
one's
see that guy
suitably
breathing
different
from
to,
here.
Stab. Stab.
Dead. Sword.
Stab. 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 It's our weapon dispenser.
You used to degrade this fast in the old day.
No. Because the degradation was permanent. This game, they
Fuck you!
Oh. You cheeky bugger.
Here I'm in a bind. There's this guy, but I'm directly underneath a guy who throws fireballs.
Up, take out the archer.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, good plan, game.
I said sprint up, not waddle up. Archer shooting at you. Roll into the wall! Adventure!
That's right.
Let some of that
Hey. 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 Need DP because our lost love was all friendly.
beaut.
Really into the DP. Oh, that's why we broke up. Like, why do you always insist on having a large black man?
Just around.
There's all sorts of fun to do down that way. But first...
That's great. Fucking Dark Souls.
I felt it. Fair one. My time. They're much less spaced out. Ooh, what's we got?
Oh, I am a market.
See this pile of shit on the floor? It's a merchant. Most importantly, this merchant sells the key to that blacksmith shop. The thieving bitch.
Yeah. Gosh, I shoot me. Roll into the wall! Adventure!
That's right. Hey.
Let some of that sound.
Hey. 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 Need DP because our lost love was already finished.
He's a real beaut.
She was really into the DP. Oh, that's why we broke up.
These finger traps.
Like, why do you always insist on having a large black man?
Around.
There's all sorts of fun to do down that way. But first...
Anything to do that? That's great. Fucking Dark Souls.
I felt it. Fair one. My time.
They all respawn when I hit the bonfire. Come on.
They're much less spaced out than they were. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, I am a market.
See this pile of shit on the floor? It's a merchant. Most importantly, this merchant sells the key to that blacksmith shop. The thieving bitch.
Yeah.
Bearer of the seek the lest this.
Yes. There's something when giants cross the sea.
Yeah. Maybe a whole bunch. Then we up on the station. Oh.
Harangued an old lady until she moved.
Hey, harangued her into coming to us.
Pew!
Like,
away!
Like the old lady did.
Ow.
Are we boring you, Emerald Herald? Spare some time in your busy schedule. to level us up.
Should we give the blacksmith his key and see if we can level him up? What's better? Are we upgrading? Oh, Jesus.
It was quite a car crash for sentence.
Well, I mean, what are we upgrading? What's the best to upgrade first? Native stats or weapons?
Well, got one type of shot.
Upgrade
Okay,
ourselves.
when he says come back later, what he means is sit at the bonfire.
Hello?
Stand up again, then go over to it.
Look at that, he's teleported.
I don't know if I want to start upgrading weapons yet, because I find...
Yeah, well, I would have... shitty little poker, isn't that?
Head rapier. Aces.
Is there much variation in...
I think Falcon's a kid. Yeah, the Falcon's a kid, so those are pretty good.
Yeah, that's the thing, like... Huge amount of variation in what enemies were vulnerable to what types of weapon. Versus if that's been a sort of expand. I don't want to get like, oh, that looks like a good weapon, and then
Falcon scales well as well. Beyond dexterity. That's a bit better.
Yeah, I think just level.
The
swords.
So C and C on strength and dexterity. Bit of an all-rounder.
So, the C and the C on dexterity means as we upgrade strength and dexterity, we get a moderate.
Dark Souls about that.
Oh yeah, I'm just
That
saying
means
people
we
who maybe
get...
haven't played it. A lot of the Dark Souls, this is not a very...
Yeah, it means the damage will scale moderately as we increase that one, another weapon had a B on it. Even dexterity, so that meant that was a bit faster.
Level of high dexterity.
If we have it. Oh. I'd wait to put our very first upgrade. Oh, then you get the 1 point. There's health, endurance, both important, of course. As it increases equipment load, it's not grouped with endurance anymore.
That is dickish.
Achievement is spells. Ready, obviously. Adaptability, which is a little bit more useful.
That would be like the resistance.
Yeah, but it's way more useful than resistance. Basically, never. A bit better for like improving your. So I'm thinking either we sink into one of the 2 majors or strength deck. What do you think? Pretty high for strength already.
Yeah, I think maybe...
But do we want to emphasize strength or like go for an all-rounder?
I
think it depends on what sort of weapons we like.
I think given that there's 2 of us playing, perhaps all round. And I think a good strength dex.
Okay, so let's put dex up. For a more strengthy weapon. Alright. We're playing Dark Souls. Back to the Forest of Fallen Giants.